Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you guys about a diet that I implemented about 6 to 8 weeks ago. It's been about close to 2 months. I didn't chart when I started, I just started the diet and it's been, I would guess, about 2 months. And this diet has profoundly changed my life. It's really quite remarkable. Now, before I share the diet, it's not vegan, it is not carnivore, it's different than that. And I want to lay a premise really quick before I dive into the video and the meat of this. Everybody's body is different and not every diet works for everybody. This diet is working fantastic for me, and I think that it could potentially work very well for many other people out there. Anyways, there's a lot I want to say in this video, but I'm going to try to condense this as much as possible and be as quick as I can so I don't waste your guys' time. Okay, for starters, the nature of the diet. Actually, before I say the nature of the diet, I want to say the benefits of this diet. So this has had crazy benefits. I have more energy. I feel way better than I did before. I don't get any like bloating or indigestion and junk like that. I made some notes here. Oh yeah, I can think way clearer. My brain, the brain fog is like gone. I don't know how to explain it. It's like everything's just so clear now, and I'm like more conscious of everything. It's really nice. And another one that's kind of funny is my poops don't stink. And I know that's funny to say, but it's like freaking legit. And I was blown away by it. Like, going to the bathroom is quick, fast, easy, and I know some TMI here, but it's like, I'm not using hardly any TP. It's boom, 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 done. And what's weird is it doesn't stink. It's funny because a few days ago, my son had to go use the bathroom number 2. I went to use my bathroom number 2. My daughter is like, I have to go to the bathroom. And I got done and my son got done. We got done about the same time when we came out, and she was going to use the kids' bathroom, and she's like, oh my gosh, it freaking stinks in here. And I'm like, well, you can go try to use mine and see if I'm like, because I've been realizing the bathroom doesn't stink after I use it. She goes in to use my bathroom. I don't hear any complaints. She comes out and I was like, was it okay? And she goes, yeah, it smelled like mints. And I was like, what? She's like, yeah, your bathroom smells like mints. I'm like, dude, I just freaking dropped a bomb in there and you're telling me it smells like mints? She's like, yeah. So now I can say my poop smells like mints because of this diet. I got a good kick out of that. Anyways, it's legit though. Like, my bathroom visits are much better. Anyways, this is the diet. So the concept really is just, I'm eating as close to nature as possible. I'm eating everything is the less processed, the better. I want more microorganisms, more life to the food that I'm eating, and as organic as possible. I'm just gonna go through a list here of everything I wrote down that I'm avoiding and what I'm replacing with some of it, etc. First one I put is close to nature as possible, less processed as possible. The second one is I put down as artificial sweeteners. I am not eating any artificial sweeteners. I would rather have raw organic cane sugar, especially when I'm cooking from home. You can get, I like the Florida Crystals brand. Anyways, no artificial sweeteners. I avoid all of those. That would be like aspartame, sucralose, etc. I'm also not eating any pork. Pigs will eat anything. And it's interesting because I was thinking about this a few weeks ago, this would have been before I started the diet, so this would have been a few months ago. I was with my daughter in the kitchen and I was making food, and I was like, we eat cows and they're supposed to eat grass, not corn, which I didn't write that in here. If you're going to eat beef, great, but try to get organic grass-fed beef, and you want to make sure that it says 100% grass-fed. If it doesn't say 100% grass-fed anywhere on the package, then they maybe fed it a little bit of grass during its life while it ate a bunch of modified corn, which it shouldn't be eating corn anyway. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. If you eat beef, great. Try to eat meats that are organically grown. But the pork, pigs will eat anything. You put dead animals in front of a pig and it will go eat the dead animals. It'll eat human remains. It'll eat, like a human body. And so if you think about it, pigs are eating all of this meat and all these dead things, and who knows, pigs will eat anything. And it goes into their body, and you're getting everything in the body and the pig's meat. It's gross. So I don't eat pork anymore. And it's whatever. Everyone's different, but that's kind of my thing. And I didn't start avoiding pork until a few months ago. It's been a part of my new diet protocol. So no pork. No hydrogenated oils. Nothing that's a hydrogenated oil, period. Nothing. I'm not eating any vegetable oils. The only oils that I personally eat is avocado oil and coconut oil. Theoretically, extra virgin olive oil is supposed to be good as well, but the brands are not equal. Apparently, some extra virgin olive oil is just contaminated and jacked up. Now, I use muscle testing to test if foods are healthy for me or not. I don't know if you're familiar with muscle testing. If you want, I can create a video on how to muscle test if you should be eating certain foods or not. I even can do a really cool trick. We can transmute the energy of food, but that's another video. But you can muscle test to find out which ones are good. But theoretically, if you get a good brand of extra virgin olive oil, you're good. Avocado oil, good brands as well, you're good. Same with coconut oil. Coconut oil, you want to get organic, cold pressed, extra virgin, etc., etc. So those are the only oils I eat. I do not eat any vegetable oils. So, canola oil, etc. GMOs, I try to stay away from GMOs as much as possible, but I'm not a stickler. I'll go buy fresh produce that's GMO, at the store, but I try to buy organic when it's available. Bananas, organic bananas. Some people can't tell the difference between an organic banana and a non-organic banana. I can tell the taste difference, and I've met other people and showed it to my friends, and they're like, wow, it does taste a little different. Some people can't tell. It might just be how sensitive your taste buds are, but I can definitely tell a huge difference between organic and non-organic bananas. Organic apples, same thing. Organic apples are delicious, and funny enough, the best ones I've been finding are at Walmart. Great value organic apples, delicious. And I try to get organic as much as I can, non-GMO as much as I can, but I'm not a huge stickler on it. It's not one of them that I'm super intense on. The ones I'm really intense on are definitely like the hydrogenated oils, vegetable oils, artificial sweeteners, etc. But going down the list, soy. I do not eat soy. Okay, and I'm going to put all these in the list in the description. So if you want to just go check out the description, see my diet, you don't even have to finish watching the video. But I avoid soy like the plague. I started going to the gym about a little over 3 years ago. And for the first 6 months, I didn't take any protein or anything hardly. And I was like starting to get a bit bigger. And I started taking this mass gainer that someone introduced me to. I was like, all right, but I wasn't paying attention to the ingredients much. It looked like it said it was a bunch of good stuff. It had soy in it and whatnot. I didn't realize how bad soy was for me. And it's funny because while I was taking this mass gainer, I was getting bigger for sure. And I felt like crap though. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I literally don't know how to put it in words, but I remember just motivation was going down. I didn't feel good. I just didn't feel right. But I kept doing this stuff and I was getting big, and I started to realize this was getting ridiculous. Bigger than I'd ever been before. And fast forward into the future, I was listening to a podcast where they were talking about how bad soy is. Stay away from soy. It jack you up. And I thought, wow, that would make sense, because every time I went onto protein, and then I would go off proteins for a while or mass gainers, and I'd go back on it. Every time I did, they all had soy in them. And every time I'd get this weird feeling, and I just wasn't myself, and unmotivated. And I'm guessing the soy, whatever it did, probably lowered my testosterone if you do the research on soy. And I was feeling less energetic, less like, I'm going to say like a man, to be honest, because your testosterone's low. You're not that attitude, you know what I'm saying, that you get when you got a lot of testosterone raging. So I've cut all soy out of my diet, and now it made sense. So now I'm not working out as much as I used to. I'm only working out a couple times a week, but I'm not taking any protein. I just eat more foods that have proteins in it, like the organic grass-fed beef, etc. So no soy. And if you guys go to the gym and you're working out all the time, don't freaking take soy, in my opinion. This is just my opinion. I'm not a professional or an expert. This is just my personal experience. Try to take some sort of a supplement that doesn't have soy. I personally think it's best to just not go insane and try to get insanely huge. Focus on your health, being healthy, and just eat more. Eat bigger meals. Maybe add an extra meal and just try to get the extra protein in, but don't freaking overdo it and stay away from soy. So that's my story with soy. I avoid it like the plague now. Even if it's organic. They're like, oh, it's got organic soy. I'm like, who freaking cares if it's organic or not? It's soy. I don't want soy in my body. Just because it's organic doesn't mean it's something that we should be eating. MSG, or monosodium glutamate. I stay away from anything that's got that in it. I stay away from high fructose corn syrup or corn syrup in general. Anything with processed corns at all. I will eat organic corn, even though apparently most corn, even organic, has been contaminated, etc., etc. I personally do not have a problem with organic corn. So that's been okay. I'll eat organic cereals that have corn in it and whatnot. But no high fructose corn syrup or corn syrup. No modified cornstarch. Processed wheat. Don't eat bleached wheat. Do not, this is my opinion, don't eat bleached wheat. Don't even eat unbleached wheat that has been enriched. I stay away from enriched wheat that's non-bleached. I only buy organic wheat that's, the ingredients say wheat. There's no enzymes or anything added to the wheat. I just get organic wheat. I do not get bloating when I eat organic wheat. I like the Bob's Red Mill organic. I show it in my pizza video where I'm making pizza crust. I have no problems eating that. I ate some hamburger buns that were supposed to be organic and healthy. There were no vegetable oils in it, so I thought, oh, let's give it a try. It had enriched, unbleached wheat, but it was enriched. I got so freaking bloated from those buns. It was insane. I couldn't believe the difference. So I stay away from anything that is enriched when it comes to wheat. I only eat organic wheat. That's just wheat. And lastly, nothing that's got dye in it. If it's got dyes in it, and dyes are really bad, especially red dyes for ADHD. Dyes are just, they're not good for the brain. You can do all the research on your own. I'm not going to go into all this crap in this video. I just want to share the diet that I'm doing. So those are all the things that I'm taking out. I feel so much better. It's difficult. It's been a challenge not eating these things. It's been a serious challenge. I'm cooking at home more. Almost every restaurant uses oils that I don't want to eat. I don't want any sunflower oil. I don't want any canola oil, any vegetable oils. I don't want any of that crap in my body. I only want things that are going to be good for my body. Try to eat as close to nature as possible, eating things that are, considered remotely healthy. But I just feel so much better. It's been worth being in the kitchen more, cooking, making the meals. I've got a bunch of recipes of meals that I'm making, anything, even like homemade mac and cheese. Now, that's a whole nother ball game. Dairy. Some people are really against the dairy, and a lot of dairy, like milk and stuff, is so processed now, so it's really difficult, but I still drink milk. The milk doesn't seem to bother me. I still have milk in my diet, and I still have all these benefits. I still eat some different cheeses and whatnot, and some cheeses are sketchy, and it's like, should I really be eating this? But the problem is you can't be super fanatical. You want to be as close to nature as possible and try to avoid these things as much as possible, but not to be a fanatic. You don't want to be a nut job making sure that, oh no, I had this, I'm going to die. No, you're not. You've probably ate it a billion times throughout your life and you're still fine. You just didn't probably feel as good. but just trying to clean up your diet as much as you can. These are the things that I eat, and these are legit benefits that I've had. I can think clear. My poops don't stink. That's the most bizarre thing. I've been like, what the freak, dude? Like, it's weird. And I just have way more energy. I don't get bloated anymore. I feel 1,000 times better. Hey, I hope this video has been helpful for you. I'll check you guys out next time. Peace.